morning and happy Sabbath. Today we have with us Sister Anita Josella Lambert Lashley with us. Thank you, Sister, for accepting this interview on this beautiful Sabbath morning. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling fine. Praise God. Thank you.
Amen. Amen. Sister Josella Lashley, you joined us from the beautiful island of Antigua and Barbuda. Is that correct?
Yes.
How many years ago did you join the Cher Asile family?
Well, I born it.
Amen.
I'm a born Seventh-day Adventist.
Amen. Amen.
And I came here all in church, everything. But I was working, and I work with a lady. I have to tend to 2 children.
Okay.
And then I get married, and I was living just down there, and I never know the church is here.
So down there is New Netherlands or?
Just in Montebello.
Okay.
Against Clark Shop.
Okay.
And I never know that
Here.
this is the church.
Okay.
And one day Sister Benjamin came to bring something for my aunt. And she gave me, my aunt was at home, and she gave me, she said, when your aunt come, give her this for me. And she gave me an envelope. And I look on the envelope, and I call her back.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, wait, you are a Seventh-day Adventist? She said, yes. And then we start to talk. She said, you are one? I said, yes, I am one. And I don't know where the church is. She said, no, you don't, you're living here and you don't know where the church is. I said, no. And she said, all right, come with me. And she came, and we reached the ending of Clark Shop out on the street. You tell me, look over, you see a building, you can see the roof. And I look, and I said, that is the church? And she said, yes.
Okay.
And from that, I said, well, I'm coming to church, but I'm going to get married. And when I finish married, I will come to the church.
So what year was this? Because it was the same year you got married, is the same year you joined Cher Asile?
No, I didn't join Cher Asile the same year.
But you started attending Cher Asile that year?
Yes.
Okay, so what year was that?
That year was in 1960.
Okay, 1960.
I came here in 1959.
Okay.
And I get married December 1960.
And what year did you baptize and give your life to Christ?
Boom. That I cannot remember so plainly because...
Do you remember what pastor baptized you at the time?
No, it was an American pastor.
Okay.
I don't know what is his name,
Okay.
but he's from America. At that time they have...
It was a crusade and...
No, it was a crusade. It was just coming to church, and then I decided I gonna get married back. Because I came here, married, full Adventist. I came here full Adventist.
Okay.
No other religion. But I was working here on the Sabbath.
Okay, so you decided to get rebaptized?
Right.
Right. So when you joined Cher Asile, I understood that you were Sabbath school, the Sabbath school teacher with the smaller children. You were in the choir,
yes.
You were in Dorcas, and you were also in an investment leader.
Yeah.
Out of all of these positions, which one gave you the most joy?
Well, the teaching the children.
Okay.
Teaching the children because I love it. I teach the children from the time I come here and I baptize, I teach the children until when I take sick.
Okay.
I teach the children. So, but I like the others, but I love teaching the children.
All right. So when we look at Cher Asile has always been your home here in Curacao.
Yes.
It's like a family, one of a kind.
Yes.
Has Cher Asile also been the only church you attended while here in Curacao?
No,
Okay.
I attended Mondinobo.
Okay.
I attended Bonnie Vista. I attended so much of churches.
But the one that had your heart and that you feel at home is at Cher
Cher
Asile.
Asile is my church.
Amen.
And here is where I live.
Amen.
And here I want to be buried. When I die, they church me and they carry me to the burial.
Okay, so we have your wishes already noted and taking a note of that.
Yes.
Okay, sis, when you moved to the island of Curacao, you already had your children? Or
No, I make my children after I get married.
Okay, so when you had your children, was it an easy transition to have them join the church?
Yes, because I don't go to no other church but this here. I carry them with me when I go to other churches, like any Vista and so on.
Awesome.
Anywhere I go with them.
What is your favorite hymn?
Oh, all it, you gave me a job here.
I know, because the hymn book is so full with many songs
all the time.
that are so encouraging.
I love it is 416.
416.
If you have a look hymn book, I could look it up. 416.
Let's see if we can find it real quick. 416 is. And while I look up that, start thinking about your favorite hymn. I mean, the judgment has set.
That the judgment has set, yes.
The judgment has set, the books have been opened. How shall I stand in that great day? Amen. Wonderful. When we look back at Cher Asile, 70 years ago is what we'll be celebrating next year.
Yes.
And we know that the church was recently renovated. How does this, it's a great change. The church has changed cosmetically, but how do you feel also as a member seeing all the changes that have occurred throughout the years?
Well, the church, you don't bring no, it's comfortable how the church is. I like it.
Amen. Yes. Amen. Amen. When you look around, you see that there's always growth in church. What is your greatest desire for the church moving on in the future?
Well, let me tell you. The church faltered the envy, the envy.
You mean the AY?
The AY.
Yes, they're currently working on that to bring it back.
When they have the AY, I used to attend the AY, and with pleasure.
Okay.
But they put it out, I don't know.
We're trying to get the youths back, trying to get people involved, because some have moved away. So now we need new leaders to come in. So there's a committee working behind the scenes, and they're putting something together so that we can have an AY program coming up. I believe it's on the end of this month.
Okay.
So be encouraged and also look out for the dates for when we have that. When we look at throughout the years, what is your favorite Bible verse?
Oh, so much. So much of it. And let me see. Well, I cannot remember the verse, but I can remember the verse. The Lord is my shepherd.
Amen.
Is one. And so many of them.
So you like Psalms? You like the book of Psalms?
I like the book of Psalms, and I like Proverbs.
Okay.
And I finished reading yesterday Psalms 119. I finished reading the whole part of it. And I read Daniel, the whole of Daniel, when we have the book, the investment book about Daniel, I could understand. Up to now, I don't understand.
But you understand, you know what? Every time when we read the Bible, we discover something new. So we can never say that we know the Bible completely. So that's why it encourages us to continue reading the Bible, because as we read, we grow and we learn in knowledge and admonition of God.
Yes.
Sister, I want to thank you so much for your leadership that you've had in this church throughout those years. And also you have affected your children, because your children also took up leadership in the churches.
Yes.
And without you, the church can be nothing. So when we look at the church, there's always different people that play key roles, different pillars in the church. And we thank you for your involvement and for your hard work throughout all those years.
Yes.
May God continue to bless you and keep you as you continue to minister for the Lord and for His kingdom.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for the interview.